leaving the hotel room about 5:20 a.m. I was reading Gut Hook comments this morning that the first creek I come to after about 15 miles is getting dry, and those comments were from 2 days ago. So I don't know if I'm gonna hit water for maybe 20 miles.
I'll let you go, just need some time. At your own pace, you need to find your way. I know now you'll never change your mind for something that matters to me.
This morning when I started out, it was probably about maybe 45 degrees in Silver City. And then as I got higher into the mountains, a pretty cold wind started blowing. So it was pretty cold. I'd kind of alternate between comfort and freezing. And now that the sun is coming up and hitting my back, it's starting to feel noticeably warmer. But I'm making really good time. I've almost gone 8 miles in about 2.5 hours. So today might not be as much of a nightmare as I thought it was going to be, or I could be totally jinxing myself by saying that.
You do not know what I have in mind. I packed our bags, we'll be on our way. The night was long as I waited without a sign. As I know what matters to you. But what do you want? What's your biggest need? Every hour we spend together, then suddenly the chances are small, just like the lottery.
So that stream was actually the first flowing water we've seen on the trail in about 150 miles since the Mexican border. So now I've got 16.5 miles to the Gila River. If I'm going 2 miles an hour, I will probably get there. It's 11:30 now, so that means 8 hours. So I'll get there about 7:30 p.m. tonight.
It's been 72 weeks in this town. I still believe I'll see you again. No matter what, I got off the ground for something that matters to me. But what do you want? What's your biggest need? Every hour we spend together, then suddenly the chances are small, just like the lottery. I just hope we could stay together. We wait and see, but the chances are small, just like the lottery.
Honestly, I don't know what I would have done if I had not reached the river, because there were no water sources after like like within 5 or 6 miles from the river, there were no water sources. So I guess if it had been getting dark, there were some murky water sources that I could have filtered from. But that might have even clogged my filter. But it's just so nice to be camping next to a running body of water. Just being able to wash off, getting clean water to filter and drink, and just not having to worry about running out of water is really nice. It's also nice to not be camping in the dust. I'm camped on the riverbed right now, and I hope there's not a flash flood, because if there is, I'll probably be killed. But it's just a nice flat piece of beach. So yeah, but my legs are sore. I mean, they're not in severe pain, but there's a couple kind of tender spots that I need to stretch out and massage. But tomorrow, I think Doc Campbell's trading post is like 16 miles away. So I'm gonna get out of here at 6 and then hopefully be there by, I don't know, 2 or 3 in the afternoon. And I've got to buy 10,000 calories worth of food, I think, and that's gonna last me the rest of my trip. And hopefully they'll sell hot food or something there too, so I won't have to, blow away more food. So maybe I won't have to buy that much food. I don't know. So this morning I tried to follow the trail on the right side of the river, but I think due to flooding, the river has shifted quite a bit. So the trail on the right side was not easy to follow. It ended in a cliff. So basically now it's just kind of like trying to find the most convenient way to get across this river. I'm following the old trail, but it's not really, the trail is gone. I'm just following footsteps at this point. The good news is that if you need to go cross country, this terrain is actually pretty easy to walk on. So I don't know, it's nice to be walking through the river and have your feet cool. It's a little bit slower going, but it's a nice change, because in this river valley it's really cool and it's really green and pretty, and I don't have to worry about water, so that's really nice. So I've been keeping pace with OT and Jacoby. OT stands for old timer, and Jacoby, I guess, stands for Jacoby. But Jacoby showed me the pictures of his blisters, and I think they may have rivaled Crispy's blisters. They were telling me about how they broke their foot bones on the AT and then got off trail, got a metal plate put in their shoe, and then continued on to finish the AT. Probably not something I would do. So I had gotten to the point where I had enough rocks in my shoe that I think the rocks weighed more than my shoe did. So I made the executive decision to sit down in the river and get all the rocks out of my shoe, and it definitely feels a lot better right now. So I'm about 7 miles away from Doc Campbell's. Was hoping, it's about 12:30 right now, was hoping I would have been closer, but you know, crossing the river, route finding, just non-optimal trail cross country, you know, has kind of put me below that 2 mile per hour trail speed mark. So I might not be getting in there until about 4 this afternoon. But if I get in there after they close, I'm gonna be super pissed because I need to buy a bunch of food, at least buy some food, something like 10,000 calories, because I wanted to pack out of Silver City light, so I left about half of my resupply back there. I left it at the Triple Crown hostel for other people to have. So hopefully it helps someone out, but I'm only carrying right now, I only have like 3 days worth of food, and I think I need another 2 days probably. So I'll probably, I don't know, when I get there I'll count it, and then I'll see how many days I have left, maybe give myself a little bit extra, and then buy what I need to. I think I'm about a mile away from Doc Campbell's right now, and it looks like the trail is supposed to take me up over the highway to the Forks campground. So I am literally almost there.
I met an old man. I said, tell me your story. He took out a notepad and wrote something for me. Then he kept walking on down the road, and I watched him disappear like smoke. And I thought I'd just seen a ghost. Then I looked down at what he wrote. It said, son, when you grow up you'll be fine. I know you've got questions on your mind. Life is gonna happen one way or the other, whether you like it or not. Stop looking for the answers and you'll find what you've got.
You have to amputate it.
Probably, I'm gonna lose the toe.
I'm gonna lose the toe. You and the toe are gonna make it.
So I just put a drop of hand sanitizer on it, and I'm hoping that it just dies.
I have a friend who's considering surgically removing some of his toenails because they just keep getting, you know, they keep falling off.
Yeah.
And he's like, what the fuck's the point of these toenails if they're just gonna keep falling off?
Has he considered bigger shoes?
That's a good point. It's also, I'll make that suggestion.